Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Okay, and today we're here to talk about what a PPR league actually is for fantasy football. PPR is point per reception. That's just short, you say PPR. The basic difference in these type of leagues as opposed to a standard fantasy football league is that you get a point per reception or half a point per reception. It can vary in different ways in the league that you're in. But basically, you get some type of pointage for the receptions that a receiver, a tight end, or even a running back can accumulate throughout the season and in a game. So, in this type of league, I would say, you look at a guy like an Andre Johnson, who's a guy who gets closer around 100 catches a year. His value would probably increase over another fantasy stud like maybe Randy Moss, who makes a lot of big plays, but he's not necessarily a guy who gets over 100 catches every year. So that helps add value for him. You look at a guy like Brandon Marshall. His final year with the Denver Broncos, he set the single game record for catches in a single game against the Indianapolis Colts. So there was a game where you get a whole bunch of catches. He had over 20 catches in the game. So there's a lot of points. A fantasy stud there at the end of the season really helped fantasy owners out. So there's the difference between really a point per reception league and a standard league. Your standard league, you're going to get your yardage, you're going to get your touchdowns, but you don't really get rewarded for those, guys who are really good possession receivers like a Wes Welker or whatnot when they're healthy and right. So keep that in mind if you're going into a PPR league, that you're going to want guys that can catch the ball.
For more fantasy football information, sign up for our free e-newsletter at fantasy-info.com. Good luck in your 2010 fantasy